All right, guys, what's up? It's your girl, Xanadu Zaviera, and I am here with a very special co host, the one and the only, my child.
T.
Got T in the building. And so we're actually just here to kind of introduce y'all to our new podcast. I don't think that I've observed any mother son podcast. Actually, there was one significant one that we were talking about a minute ago with Roseanne and her son. But clearly they have a different lane than I think we do. And so I think we need to corner the market on mother and son podcasts and talk about important stuff. So, like, what's some of the important stuff you think we should talk about on the new podcast?
All the twits and idiots who think it's okay to disrespect mother son bonds. That'd be the first thing. The whole red pill incel people, those types of people.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're of the lowest order of the internet, but that's just me.
Okay, what are some other topics though? Because we do talk a lot about some of the things we observe with them.
Food,
Food,
like
yeah,
who has the best or worst fries?
yeah,
The best or worst burger. You were talking about a burger place that had really thick patties the other day. That was something to talk about.
right.
The difference in prices when you grew up versus when I was born for fast food. Difference in
Oh
prices.
yeah, I think generational shit will be very interesting.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. So yeah, so we'll talk a lot about generational things, some of the stuff we observed, like the red pill thing, which hopefully is dying out a little bit, but there are still some significant influences that the red pill community done had on everybody, really, but especially men that are growing up, and you are stepping into adulthood, and so I think that's a relevant. I think it's a relevant topic for us to talk about and stuff. Just kind of how you feel about it and how you translate some of the shit you hear and learn and stuff. What about like do you ever watch like are you into like news stories and like current events and stuff like that?
Not really. They all kind of tend to be exactly the same. Someone gets shot up, someone gets called a slur, something's more expensive than it was 10 minutes ago. They all tend to be kind of the same thing.
That's true.
So I stopped paying attention a long time ago. A very long time ago. I stopped paying attention to it. I've been open to talking about it with you on this podcast, but I don't really, it's all the same crap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That might be a generational difference too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I respect that. And so it might be some things that we bring up that I bring up that might be, news related. You know what I'm saying? And so we might talk about things like that. But really it's just important. I think that for generations before us, I don't think that parents and children spend a lot of time actually communicating with each other, like on a level of knowing who a person is as an individual. And ever since you was a little bitty kid, I've always been invested in getting to know you as a human. Which, as you grow, that change, right? So it's not necessarily like you're the same person you was when you was a little kid, which is fascinating to me as a parent. And then I also think it's as important for kids to know their parents as human beings,
Yep.
because parents are very fallible. We fuck up, you know what I mean. But I think a kid understands the level of love a parent has for them based on how much they invest in time and energy, and you know what I'm saying.
About intention.
Intention, right, right. So I'm glad you agreed to do this with me. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. Shit, this is just kind of the intro, but yeah, let's get these motherfuckers something to talk
Sure.
about. Okay. All right, y'all. So that's the intro. We're gonna see y'all on the next one. Peace.